Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 4. I'm your host, the Game of Darius. Last we left off, we had finished the game. We had a good ending. But what happens if Darius decides to actually join with Fallow and his intentions? Now, honestly, we've been through all this before, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep it going. And of course, you can steal multiple copies of royal armor, dragon tears, and the royal swords. Though there's not much point of it, save for like selling them off or using them with your other party members. Which is a fantastic idea, really. But there are other places you can get dragon tears, much to your pain and anguish. I believe, as I said before, this particular battle is a foregone conclusion. Like, no matter how hard you hit, no matter how hard you do it for damage, you will end up being all, oh hey, ow, ow, pain, ow. And he will still cast the whiteout spell and on to the next part of the combat. And it was time to mine power. No, I apparently can't. Yeah, man. This is why I like... Oh, hey. Even got a critical that time. Maybe we stand a chance. Nah. No, we don't. Huh. Gotta say, that's probably the first time I've ever seen the whiteout happen and end up in a dead. I will be right back. Here we go. So, after all that, again, tells you, hey, surely we can see things eye to eye here. The humans, they're full of folly. And the way that I had done it was that, yeah, no, they are. Mortals are idiots. They are selfish. Still shows here the Ludian Empire being idiots. Yes, they were pretty cruel. There were a lot of people that were just actually living out their lives. That guy in particular, though. No, he deserved to die. Still one of the most powerful moments in this game to me. And yes, they were indeed foolish. A lot of foolish ones. Particularly Yuna. And after all of this, it'll come down to one choice. Well, depending on how you answer, is the one choice. Oy. I keep on forgetting about the additional scenes. So, yeah. This took a while to look back into because I just tried to record this thrice now, and each and every time I had gotten the true ending. But if you more or less agree with Fallow and say, I don't know, then you end up kind of just saying, nah, you're wrong, bruh. And that's what happened with my playthrough, because I was saying maybe so, because I was acknowledging, yes, mortals are stupid, mortals are full of folly, mortals are greedy bastards and whatnot. But if you keep on saying, I don't know, there's an option saying, you're wrong, in which case Darius will slap away Fallow's hand and be all like, hey, you're a dick. However, you say maybe so. Darius? Yes, I am that which was once Darius. I am also that which was once Fallow. I am neither. I am. But which one is dominant? Was Darius absorbed into Fallow? If he was, we won't let you get away with what you're planning. If there's even a little of what was once Darius in you, then there's hope. A futile endeavor. Well, we are on the baddie side now. And we can now see everyone for what they were. Yep. We are Infinite Dragon. And we can pretty much use all the strongest magics and all 9,999 HP, MP. Our stats are stupid high because we're a fucking dragon. And we can also use Soul Rend. You know, I gotta say, I really don't like this ending. Like, there's a lot of bad endings that I don't like. And there's a lot of sociopaths out there on old 2000s boards and whatnot talking about this ending, being all like, oh hey, remember this ending? Yeah, it was a great ending. We got to kill our own characters and whatnot. Sociopaths, a lot of them. But no, Urshan is guarding, or Urshan. And you always regenerate that 9,999 HP you already have. And then you get Dark Wave, which, if I recall, works just like Tyrant Dragon's Dark Wave, except you're all white. And pretty much one-shot kill everyone. I know my path. is the correct path. And that's that ending. Again, definitely not of a lot of bad sort of endings where it's like, oh hey, this is definitely not my favorite. It is one of my least favorite because it's how to put it. It's a god deciding that no, all this mortal life that I was supposed to protect is now worthless and meaningless. So I'm gonna destroy it. Although, apparently in the true ending, he's been misconstrued, and instead of, destroying everyone, he just wants to shove the gods back to their world. So I'm not exactly sure what to think of either case. Still, very much a preference of the true ending than this ending. Because I like those characters, and I like this world that these designers had crafted. So, knowing that there's, a douche canoe who was all like, well, I'm right, you're wrong. And the only way to convince him otherwise is to beat down his dragon forms. Kind of one of those things. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and skip the rest of these credits because it's all just the Japanese credits with this music we've heard before. So, yeah, be right back. So now that things are a little bit more pleasant, how about we go and find some cameos, eh? I mean, besides for Momo, which is a fantastic cameo, and I love her all to bits. There are 2 more cameos in this, and both of them are right here. Well, not here, that's the Trian. Come on, Trian. Come on. Stop toying with me. Let me go. Let me escape. I could have just, been all like, oh, hey, here they are. But nah. Nah. The music here are different. And look who's here. Howdy there. What you look for? I got a lot of really interesting stuff here. This is Ray, and he's got the Midas armor, which, when you're hit, will allow you to drop, enemies will drop more gold. For each person wearing a medallion, a lot of reduction in defense, but increase in power. King Frog, used for fishing. This would have been nice to get. Toothpicks. Yep. Chopsticks. Yep. You'll notice, too, that the chopsticks are strong versus flies. Clearly a reference to the Karate Kid. And straw. Absorb HP from one enemy. Used for eating food. Sup, kid? Here, I won't be able to sell this, so I'll let you have it. Got a rusted sword. Don't that just beat all? We'll never make any money if you just give things away, Tipo. So, we get the rusty sword, which I am not able to confirm because I've never been able to do it. But it powers up after 1,000 kills. And it's not like it's a bad sword. I mean, it's got a power of 40. So it's nowhere near as good as the royal sword, but I don't know. Maybe someday I'll decide, hey, I'll kill 1,000 enemies with it. But yeah, that's that little cameo. They're pretty good characters. I love those guys. And with that, there is but one more. As soon as I find it again. So give me a moment. So it might take me a little bit to get into it because I had actually passed by it altogether because I knew that I was going to get destroyed if I had gone in there when I did. But there is a super secret, super powerful monster in this game called the Rider. He is really strong, a lot of HP, and he heals, much like most of the super strong monsters that you've seen. Pretty much on his own. Now I need to remember where it is his passage was. Ah, here it is. Had to go around. Had to worm your way through this. Been all like, oh hey, what's going on? Where are we? What's going on? Now I believe you need to switch out someone for Urshan. Where is it? One moment, folks. Oh, there it is. Heck in hell. So, we have now entered the secret passage, which has a bunch of ruins. It's a terrible, terrible place. There is items in here, but the thing we want to find is a dude. Is a dude riding a horse. A headless man riding a horse by the name of the Rider. And it is the strongest monster in the game. As far as I can really tell, really. Also, Swallow Eye, which I'll probably just give to Darius. Like I usually do. There we go. More Murfgoos, which I don't need to fight. Rather, I don't even want to fight. Now, I'll probably just show this guy, because he is a pain in the ass to kill. Because every turn, he will rejuvenate 20,000 HP. That is exactly half of his HP. On top of that, he hits like a truck. I'll probably die, and that'll be the end of it. Here it is, the Rider Realm. Hello. Oh, there's also a treasure. My, what a lovely treasure. And there he is, the Rider. A warrior in search of the strongest of opponents. Well, let's see if we can't beat him to the punch, eh? We'll just go full bore here. Oh wait, let's start with a, now we'll start with going Kaiser. Yeah, that'll be strong enough, right? Probably not. So what's that he has? Like 40,000 HP? And we're pretty much going to have to use everything in our arsenal that we have. That includes the war shouting. And of course he uses disaster. Again, he has rather powerful spells in his repertoire. As such, yeah, Gray already instantaneously dies. Yep, this is gonna be quick. I am nowhere near strong enough to face off against this guy. No wait. Shining Blade. Yeah, and then we'll get Nina in here, and she will heal people, and it'll be just like the Astral fight. How much damage does this do anyways? Next to nothing. I mean, if I were to do this consecutively, every turn, I'd be done in like, what? 2, 4, 6, 8 turns. But he heals for 20,000 every turn, so that ain't gonna happen. Tiger Fist. Great thing about Tiger Fist too is that every time you use it, it's more or less when you have a 2-strike weapon, it hits twice. Even if it is for negligible damage, honestly. This is once again the trouble with the enemies that they have in this game. They're strong, but they're mostly strong because they have impressive regenerative abilities, which is annoying. And this might end up killing us all. Well, some of us. I'm not even sure what to do against this guy. Won't lie. I mean, she can vitalize. And I can restore people back to health. That ain't gonna do much. And then this is gonna look badass, but it's gonna do like 1,000 damage. Because apparently ignoring defense means nothing in this game. Now you could argue, oh, Dar, you're not even trying. Well, for one, you'd be right. That's about it. You'd be right. But then again, also notice that he just murdered Urshan. I don't know, freaking Huaje. See if a Typhoon Huaje would work. No. Just have you... String Sand? I don't know. Now, let's say you do kill this thing, or let's say you do manage to steal from this thing. What do you get? Not a whole lot, I'll be honest. You can get the King's Armor, which, if I recall correctly, it works kind of like the Cupid's Lyre, in that it will regenerate you every turn or so, and as you're walking. You can also steal the Cursed Sword, which, I'll be honest, I've never gotten any hide or hair about actual what the Cursed Sword does. Online, it's just like, oh, get the Cursed Sword, get the Cursed Sword. And, not one website have I found has actually full-on said, hey, here's what the Cursed Sword does. Which is annoying. That did no damage. And there goes the Kaiser form. All out assault. Because we ain't got a chance in hell. Kaiser form just got ripped a new one. Or maybe I'll just run away. Who knows? Can I even just run away? Well, that's the entire party dead. Oh, hey! There goes her will. She will stand up at exactly 1 HP after being killed. Well, that sucked. And of course, a surefire way to test your sanity is to... Oh, Dragon Tear. Is to throw yourself over and over again at the writer when you've not even so much as tried to improve a little bit. So yeah, that is the side thing that is known as the writer. The writer, not writer. I'll probably do the writer off screen if anything, because, yeah. You know, assuming I get in the mood to play this again. I'm not gonna lie, I played this pretty much all week, and that includes any editing and whatnot that I've done. So, a little burned out on this. Just a little burned out. I might as well collect that. Oh yeah, overall, this is a fantastic game. This really is. It's just that, compared to Breath of Fire 3, which admittedly a whole lot of my love of Breath of Fire 3 does come out of nostalgia, I just prefer Breath of Fire 3 over this one. Whether it's the music, the characters, you know, some of them more lovable than others, and of course some of them are just more detestable than others. Kind of prefer Ray when it comes to Cray. They rhyme, I only just realized. But yeah, I don't know. I prefer Ray to Cray, despite the fact that I'm very much a more barbarian-y, girl of a strong character kind of guy. Of the Ninas, do say I gotta prefer Breath of Fire 3's. Momo is fantastic, preferably. Oh, goddammit, didn't mean to charge. Oh, well. Not as much of a problem as I thought it was gonna be. Anyways. I kind of feel like the 3D was, you know, a thing of the time. Kind of a thing. Like, I like the 3D, but I would have probably just preferred full-on 2D sprites once more. I mean, they look good, but that's probably where my problem with the dragons come in that the dragons don't have a lot to them, you know? They got several forms, but they don't have the variety that you can do. You can't really customize your dragon. And some of the bosses just kind of seem there. The bird, one of them, you turn small and bird. And then the whole thing with having to go to help the fairies again just kind of feels a little bit on the forced side. Just a little bit. But that's my own personal opinion. Again, this is a fantastic game. I just easily prefer Breath of Fire 3 to this one. Even if the story itself is considerable, I don't know. There's a lot of that thing that I prefer of 3 over 4 or 4 over 3. Any case, that's Breath of Fire 4. I would say that I would do a ton of things of this after the fact, but honestly, that'd kind of be a lie. I was originally planning to be all like, hey, fishing streams and whatnot, but honestly, I've burned myself out on the fishing as well, even though all I was doing was just grinding to get the certain fish to get the stamps. And probably not going to attempt to get the Goo King sword again, because as much of a pain as it was in Breath of Fire 3, it's probably more of a pain in Breath of Fire 4. And I could, in theory, try to kill the rider, get the cursed sword, get the king's armor, but I'm honestly not that invested. The whole burnout thing. I would say that I would try to do the rusty sword thing that you get from Tipo, but that's a lot of enemies to try to kill. Pretty much all I'd have to do is equip it, find some low tier enemies to kill, like goos or whatnot, or things that appear in a large quantity like bats, and just Tiger Fist. No secret to that. It's just what I'd do. In any case, thank you everyone so very much for joining in and watching this. This was fun to get back into. Next is going to be another game from my childhood. Although, unlike Breath of Fire 3 and 4, I know next to nothing about. All I know is that it's an old Sega game from my childhood that I maybe got 10 minutes into. So, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the series as much as I did. If you want to support the channel, there's plenty of things down in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, toss money on Streamlabs and all that fun stuff. And every little bit helps and goes to assisting the channel and me living, to be completely honest. So, thank you everyone for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next Let's Play. Take care. Cheers.